SI estimation based on run up and buy button. Just DM me, Bob, and I'll message you. The puts have nothing to do with whatever you think they have to do with Phoenix Fire. They have to do with something but something different. How likely they just roll the November cycle? I mean, they can. Strategically, that's the intelligent thing to do. It'd be to roll the futures, because if they roll the futures contract, that gives them the most time to recover. So say we run up and they roll futures. Now that's going to drive the price up really high, right? Because that's constant buy pressure from November 24th through December 9th. But then they can drive it down into the next ETF run up, which is also going to bring the price up. But then that gives them this whole window here until the next run up to drive it down again. Whereas if they don't roll futures, right, we spike, trade flat, spike again, right? And then they can short, but they only get a short through here, like this range. So they can't short this entire range. And before we start moving up again. So if they roll, we go up into the roll date, down into the ETF leaps, up into ETF leaps. Then they can go down all the way out through the fail cycle and then up from the ETF and GME leaps, right? Then if they don't roll, we spike, trade out, flat, spike, down, spike, 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 up. So this creates far more upward pressure over the cycle than if they roll them. So failing, not ideal, but failing may be their only option. Interesting. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Do you think the logs will build another big gamma ramp to block the rolling? They might. That's still something that I cannot, for the life of me, figure out. How they left that much capital on the table without rolling it, unless the intention was to stop the roll. Because there's so many reasons that should never have happened. And I can't think of a lot. And that's also like, most funds don't have the flexibility with their capital to do something like that. Like, that's a big dick move. That's a real big dick move. That was like $50 million. Lost, for all intents and purposes, what appeared to be intentionally. Clip what? I don't know. What am I clipping? Just everything? Just the last 30 minutes? Sure.